I'm from Kingston, Augustown, Kingston 7, a community easterly of St. Andrew, Kingston, Augustown, Jamaica.
Is Judgment Yard in Augustown, or is that?
Yes, Judgment Yard is in Augustown. Judgment Yard is 42 Augustown Road, Kingston 7. That's Judgment Yard is my father's garage. After my dad taught me the trade, I went to school. After leaving school, I just went into music because my dad and mom, they didn't really got the money to finish college. So I just went into music, and from there I just started singing. And this is where I'm at.
I've been asking every artist this question. What artist do you listen to? What's your favorite artist right now?
I listen to all the artists.
All artists?
Yes. Once I can listen to them and get the time, I listen to them. My favorite rapper is Tupac and Eminem. My singer is Alicia Keys. And Bob Marley is the foundation. Barry Saman, Jamaican DJ, Shabba Ranks, Buju Banton, Supercat, the old works, U-Ride, Daddy U-Ride, Charlie Chaplin, Josie Whale, because you got to listen to the elders to adapt characters in knowing how to deal with the people of the world, because they've been traveling the world before you and they're well experienced. So it's just like going to school and your teacher gave you the book for you to study, and you've been studying from this book because we're all studying from this book. All the generations been studying this book, so you got to learn it to know where we are. So it's the same thing. It's the living book, living Bible. So I try very well to listen to all the artists. James Brown, I listen for melodies, styles, I listen for punctuation, grammatical errors. I listen for everything when I'm listening, just to make yourself much better, because you never can tell. You're dealing with the public, a lot of graduates out there, people with degrees, bachelors, PhDs. You don't know what, so you just got to make yourself prepared.
I know Rastafari was around you all the time, but is there someone specifically that inspired you to begin Rastafari?
Naturally, my dad is Rastafari. Grew up seeing my dad with his lock shredded ones, and became a sufferation. But it's within the bloodline, honestly, because going to school, coming from school, we were like in the ghetto, swimming in the river, playing, looking, climbing trees, looking fruits, shoving tires and running hose wheel and board skate, and your mom caught you and switch you and say, change your clothes, do your homework. It's all in the culture. But then again, after growing up, it becomes more experienced, seeing things, knowing things, learning different things from different subjects in school, meeting and greeting people out there. You began with the sense of consciousness to know that, hey, something is wrong here, or you need to correct yourself, or you got to make some adjustment because you're changing. So as you go by, you becomes learning a lot in life, and then you got to identify yourself with something. So I can only identify myself with Marcus Garvey and His Imperial Majesty Prince Emmanuel and the Rastaman, because they were the close people to me in teaching me stuff. So that's where we got it from. Your community, yourself, and the elders around you, inspiring you, teaching you how to go about life. It's one love. We're all trying to live as long as we can to make our family better.
Here in Humboldt County, we're definitely in the mix of deciding how we're going to do laws and how we're going to change things here with the herbs and everything. I know that last year in Jamaica, there was a new law passed with legalization with 2 ounces of marijuana on each person. How do you think that has changed the community or changed marijuana itself, the laws itself?
Honestly, based on my experience and what I've observed, I don't think it really changed a lot. It just gives you a little more leverage where you possibly can just have the marijuana and the police not putting their hands on you and like to have you incarcerated for the marijuana. But it doesn't really change, because even before they said 2 ounces, we've been in the community and seeing our elders smoking marijuana, chanting Naya Bingi drums, reading the Bible. So it's just that they've raised their hands on persecuting you in such, but it's still the same because it's a natural plant. You can't escape nature, yeah? And who is man to make laws against anything created by the same power that created him, man? It's just a natural plant. But then again, not everyone can consume marijuana and still have the level of, I would say, consciousness, even to the level where elders who are so experienced can do it. So I understand where in which sometimes they might say they want to make it illegal. Yeah, because you might got this person can smoke it and they can maintain, the next person might just can't smoke it to maintain. So we understand all of that. And then again, it doesn't matter, smoking is detriment to your health. So at the same time, it's just how you induce the plant, how you use the plant, and we all recognize that it's a very industrious plant where you can do a lot of stuff from it. You can get clothes, oils, medicine, just creams, and a lot of stuff for food and so on. So, this plant, it's going to let human beings, or I should say, people who are on the level of suffering, becomes wealthy if you should just let it go like that as the government, because this person can sell, can plant 500 pounds of marijuana, and tomorrow they can trade it and they can eradicate poverty in an instance right there. So sometimes the laws and the marijuana is just to stop the people from achieving and progress more. Yeah, and at the same time, you still got to be careful how you use it, because not everyone DNA is of the same, as you know what I'm saying. So it's just natural for me. I don't see no difference really. Even before we bring the laws, they've been using it. You've been chasing people across the borders for marijuana, and it's the same to me. So just set the plan free. It's just we the people must know what we're doing and just share. And don't take the wealth or the money gained from such a plan to do evil. Use it for some sustainable development. Use to build schools. Use it to do something to make betterment of the nation. After all, it's a plant. It's a natural plant. It's part of the vegetation and the vegetable family.
Greetings in the name of our Father, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile I Selassie the First, Jah, Rastafari. Blessed love, perfect love, I.
Perfect
I
love.
just would like to say I give thanks and praise for the I and the I's presence forward here, and for teaching I and I by the way of music, for various issues that I and I is facing as people, as humanity. And I just would like to encourage the I to continue to keep the fire burning for I and the truth of Rastafari.
You're very welcome.
And I truly give thanks to the I and the I's
Give
great
thanks.
works,
Yes, I.
And Jah continue to bless the I.
Give thanks.
Rastafari.
God bless the eye also, and each and every one of you. It's a continuation of the works of His Majesty. His Majesty spoke about it, and it's the same duty as a president, as a prime minister, just as the mayor, just as any real parent. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a community to grow a child, and at this time, the community is not just a single-off community from a country, it's the whole entire planet now, because you got the technology, I should say, for a better choice of word, ergonomics, wherein which scientists made stuff usable for the public, and we got the international world website. The internet is our reservoir of knowledge right now, and just a snap from a camera and you can reach people at great distance over the planet. So I think we should just continue in righteousness, so it just maintain it. Start good, let it be good right there. Just spread it. It's righteousness. Word of right create, word of wrong destroy. We learn all this from the great priest, Prince Emmanuel. We learned all this from Bongo Watto, Bongo Daniel, Bongo Time, Jaja, and the Nyabingi family, 12 tribe family. And this is where we are today, so we can't look at skin complexion and be racist and prejudiced and all of that, and then we're doomed to extinction because we all been inhaling the oxygen. We still have to use H2O, you know what I'm saying? So let's live together and spread the love and share it. After all, it's just one life. Yeah. Rastafari, give thanks.
Sizzler, it's
Yes.
Carmelita from iRevision Reggae TV.
iRevision.
Yes, and
Reggae TV.
I play your videos on the show, and I
Alright.
love the one last year, the love song that you did.
Yes.
I can't think of the name of it, but the video, and then at the end you says, "My queen, without you, I'm nothing." You know, had
Yes, yes.
that one.
Yes.
And then I also loved and played you with The Rock. With
Yes.
Stephen Marley, Capleton, beautiful video,
Rockstone.
very well
Yes.
done. That was really powerful
A
video.
simple remix from the Bob Marley, from the
Okay.
Bob Marley version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really good. Real
thanks.
inspirational. Now, what else do you have up and coming? Do you have a new video I can look out for to play on the show?
Yes, I've been doing a lot of videos because in the ghetto, you have a lot of youths. The music is just the only source where we can earn an honest bread, where it's not violently being achieved or illegally in a criminal sense. So you got young youths turning young musicians, new producers
Okay.
each and every day. So it's a part of my duty to give them that chance. So they get a rhythm, they come with the rhythm, I just go on it. So sometimes you might say, oh, Sizzla got a lot of dancehall songs. Based on the rhythms the kids took me, and I went on the rhythms. But I got an acoustic album coming,
Okay.
and I'm presently working with other producers making a lot of other new songs. So sometime you will hear songs popping up here and there because that's just how we earn in Jamaica.
Yes.
Sometimes we just want to get a rhythm out to get that start. Then I could go and get a Sizzla on the rhythm. I could go and get a Capleton on the rhythm or a Bounty Killer on the rhythm and so on, and then there and then I could just eventually flip myself in the music world right there and then, and I continue the music. So it's the channel. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So
Well,
we
I'm
never stop.
so happy to see you, and we hadn't seen you in 8 years. That was the last time you were here?
About 8 or 9 years. Yeah.
Okay, because I interviewed the last time you were here, and I could tell you what you was wearing and everything. But you had these fierce shoes on, and they had the gold tips on it. You
Yes,
remember?
yes.
And you had that smoking suit, and you
Yeah, I
was
like
smelling
shoes,
good.
Riley. Yeah.
Oh my God! Well, he said he got to give it to the girls. I don't fake the funk when it comes to a good smelling man. But you're still looking good. I was
Thank
looking
you.
at your shoes, but I see you
Oh.
got tennis shoes on today because
Yeah.
you was bouncing up. You hadn't
Yeah,
been
when
here
I,
in a while.
when I wear tennis shoes,
Uh-huh.
I get wild on the stage.
Oh,
more than when I'm wearing
great.
them.
Well, you did a
little
great
pajamas.
job. Great job. It was so great to see you, and I hope
Yeah.
you start touring again, so
Um,
we can
Hopefully.
keep up with you.
Rastafari.
Bless.
Bless.
Sizzla, thank you so much.
Yes.
Danny Crucial from the internationalreggaestation.com and the Crucial Reggae Connection.
Danny Crucial.
Thank you. It's been far too long. That was one of the best reggae sets I've ever seen. So I want to tell you that right now. I'm sure a lot of these lovely people will agree with me. And your son performed
Melek.
as well, right?
Yes.
Can you talk to us about the importance of family to you in your career, and your son as well, if you like?
Yes. No. Very common phrase is family is the basic unit for society. And despite you got all these people out there in the world, they must be coming from a family. And when you got a family, they help in guiding you through the process of your career, through the process of life, domestically, publicly, just about anything. Now, with a family, your lineage continues. And with a family, you can learn something and pass it on through the family. Now, it's the duty of the family to maintain. You got big family, small families. But having a well-close family with mothers, father, and child, nieces, nephews, and everything, not just the immediate family at home, to be in one whole body, as Rastaman would say, one whole goodie, is good. Wherein which it strengthens you on your journey in life, and learning all those principles from the family, you intend learn how to deal or associate yourself with other families out there, because it's just one classroom. And you got families where it's just the mother, and that's really difficult because you need the father to play that father role in the family. And sometimes you have families just a father alone, but mainly when things are with the father, it's not so much in public like when it's with the mother. So a family is really important. Now, for example, like Melek, this little child, just a few years ago, I've been keeping birthdays for this little child, and now he's on stage in Humboldt County. So I'm like looking at him and like, what? When you reach here? But then again, family is important. It was the booking agents, Stephen Brush and Monica, said they're going to take up Melek because they're hearing about Melek. When you have a family, you're more comfortable in doing what you're doing because they help you in everything. Now, Melek is a typical example coming from a family. What you teach a child is what they're going to take in the world, is what they're going to take with them all throughout life. And when you are professionally good at something and the family can really admire that and being inspired to continue such, I think it's a great honor. And I commend Melek really well on the work he's doing, because honestly, I taught him a lot, but I still don't start teaching him as yet. So he's like, you reach already and I don't start teaching anything, because his mother is always there with him, pushing him. You must do this, you must do that. be this. Set yourself, go there. And he's taking his friends with him, not only Melek, it's a whole group of them. Like Melek, you have a lot more of them coming. But Melek is the one that got the break based upon the fact that we as a family, we've been in contact or communication with the world or the world community. So what we learn from the world and our domestic family at immediate, our son adapt all those and furtherly take it to the world. Other kids from other family adapt such and they're in one. So a family is really important as it strengthens you, yourself, and strengthen those within the family. And in going out in the world, what you learn from the family is what you will have to apply during your daily life or your daily activities out there. So it's important to keep a family. Really important. Yes. Thank you. Yes, I.
Yes.
Reggae on the river.
Reggae on the river.
Rastafari.
Rastafari. Yes, greetings,
Greetings.
Sizzla Kalonji. Roots Master, WWOZ, 90.7 FM, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Roots Massive, Louisiana.
Yes,
Yes,
New Orleans.
Big up.
Big up.
Big shout
The
out.
Northern Caribbean.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome to Cali, welcome to Humboldt County, welcome to Reggae on the River.
Thank you very much.
And you put on a smoking show.
A smoking show.
Loved it.
In a smoking county.
Yes, yes indeed. Yes indeed.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Kalonji,
Yes, sir.
you know you're a humble guy, but I like to acknowledge that from all my readings, that you are being determined as the gentleman who stepped in and shift the direction of dancehall music back to its roots, both its cultural, spiritual roots, and to Rastafari.
Natural.
So even if you want to acknowledge it, I will acknowledge that.
Truly.
You're extremely successful, sir. Congratulations on all your achievement, and welcome back. Back in action.
Thank you very much.
And continue on in that success.
Yes.
Now, my listeners in New Orleans and also on the internet, they call, they email, and pretty much profoundly what they say to me, I love this music. I love the reggae music because of its message of peace and love. I love reggae music because it's against violence of all kind, where you're talking about violence with airplanes dropping bombs, shooting lasers, violence in the street between the gangs, violence of the police against the community. And overwhelmingly, that's what they say. And I hear that in your music. I hear that in your music. And you've put out 1,000 singers, 60 albums. You have your own record label. My brother, congratulations. You have achieved phenomenal success for reggae and socially conscious and spiritual reggae. So my listeners are for peace, they're for love, and for getting along. So Sizzla Kalonji, the message of peace and love and it's getting along, I think it's one that I hear in your music. Do you acknowledge that?
Yes, I do.
And will you henceforth and forever, sir, respectfully, mention that to your audiences in whatever venue that I, Sizzla Kalonji, I am for peace and love and getting along with everybody. No violence.
No violence.
Could you promote that, sir?
Yes, I've been promoting that.
So you're going on the record.
Consistently.
You're going on the record.
Naturally. Yes.
Give thanks, my brother.
It is ideas like these what we put into music, and as I said, that's important. That's how important family is, because the family sometimes, and as I should say, is not just your immediate family, but because you left your immediate family back home, and you're out there in the world with other families, and it's what you learn from other people that helps to take you through life, because you're not the only person living on the planet. Yeah, I'm here in California, but I didn't make the plane.
And they love the other people,
They
and
didn't
the
make
other
the cars.
people, they love music. They love the
Yes.
music too. Those other people.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And my duty is to help those who really don't like music start loving music. Yeah, things gotta come my way, and it's the righteous way. And I want the kids of today to have that. It gotta go our way as long as it's right. Yeah,
Same.
no doubt you can do it.
All right, my
Yes,
brother.
thank you very
Respect all the time.
much. Respect all the listeners out there.
Yeah, greetings.
Greetings.
Sizzla. Yeah, I'm Lyndon Johnson from Care Press, originally from Jamaica, Waterhouse.
Greetings.
Yeah, man, my great grandparents started up Mission and Bendigo.
Yeah.
Original Rastaman. Anyway, what I want to ask you today, your performance it was different. Is this the new Sizzla we see coming forward?
There are always new Sizzla coming forward. Well, honestly now, my original band, which is Luciano's band, which is the Firehouse band, respectfully, they ain't got no visa, work permit. So that's why they're not here. So we chose to go with Rough Cut. But the first keyboardist came on the flight and he got turned back in Charlotte, saying something about visa and then the drummer say, hey, I don't think I'm going to make it. Then the guitarist say, I don't think I'm going to make it either. Well, I say, you know something? Search and find someone. And Richard Bramwell search and say, hey, Dada, Yellow Man is on the show. Yellow Man drummer is there. And I say, huh? I say, all right, get my keyboardist from Mobile, get Rough Cut bass player, and someone else, and we're going to do the show. So that is why it was like this. And it came off really well.
Great,
Yeah?
great.
It's Reggae on the River. We have to do this show. And the whole world is saying, Sizzla, go and do the show because we need to see New York. We need to see all over the world. I say, I'm going to do the show. And the petition for the visa in getting here was through the Reggae on the River, naturally, and Patriot Artist Agency. So it's a whole business process.
Another question I want to ask you. What is it like performing on the West Coast versus on the East Coast?
Different vibration, different mood. Yeah, it's the same Rastafari, but sometimes the people on the West they're more closer to the culture sometimes than the people might be up north, because it's just based on the fact that some region get the reggae music more often than some. So what we need to do is just start inculcating all these venues and areas in the whole process, So the vibe, different people, different place. You know, 7 brothers, 7 different mind. Variety is the spice of life, you know what I'm saying? The words remain the same, but sometimes the people vibration and mood is slightly different. So it's just you got to adapt all these things and just put it in one.
All right. Ending question. And this coming month is Marcus Garvey celebration. Are you doing anything towards that?
Yes, in Augustown, we got the Marcus Garvey Day in Augustown because it's Augustown Community and it's August 17 for the great prophet Marcus Mashaya Garvey. Yeah, so naturally, yeah, we always celebrate Marcus Garvey. Teaching us our roots and our culture. One God, one year, one destiny. Jah, Rastafari, Africa. Because if I as a black person don't say Africa and stand up for the black culture, the white person is going to look at me like, what is it you're doing? I'm coming to Jamaica to get some culture. You're like straying away from this thing. So I personally, as a black youth, representing Rastafari and the black nation and all the nation, have to stick to the black roots and the culture. For a typical example, shows like Ray and the River. The people come to get the culture. And they want to see this reggae artist. So Sizzla supposed to be reading the Bible, chanting the drum, do something because we're coming to see you on the stage show. So I got to maintain my version, and you people here got to maintain your version so we can unite. So Marcus Garvey taught us all these. Just get out and do the work. And I see we're all nation, they're benefiting from the works of Rastafari and Marcus Garvey in this Iowa. So one vibration for I give thanks. Marcus Garvey straight.
So I gotta ask you, being a Chilean, I know that you recorded Chilling in Chile.
Yes.
How did that start?
Oh, it was something like it was a telethon. It was a telethon, because I did that song to remember the whole initiative in going to Chile. It was the telethon where some holiday or someday when everyone goes to the bank and they bank at least $1 and it goes for the disabled kids in the country, something like that. So it was the telethon in Chile, so I made that song so I can remember. So I'm chilling in Chile, pick up the family. Yeah, so it's a telethon why I really did that song. It was something for the kids, the disabled kids, blind kids and all those people. You go to the bank and everyone would stop working, and at certain time of the day, the police would stand at the bank and the people would come and give $1 for the disabled kids in Chile.
Yeah, I'm very aware of the cause. It's definitely doing a lot of work in Chile and helping a lot of people, definitely.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
How was it visiting the Rastafari tribe in Chile?
Yes, it was lovely. You know what I mean? Anywhere I go, I try to link up with the family. Because sometimes one of the main thing why I like listening to these people now, they say the reverence different, like the prayer different. You know, same words but different
Spanish.
vibe. Sometimes it's a bit faster, a bit slower. They drag the word. Sometimes the words a bit speedy. So going to Trinidad and hearing the Trinidad and saying the reverence, what I learned in Bobo in Jamaica is like, yo, it's slightly different. You hear the tone, the vibration. So that's just my duty to find a family anywhere I'm at. Just find Rastafari family and link up. Yes.
Give thanks so much, Sizzla, for coming to this year's 2016 Reggae on the River. Is there something you want to relate to the masses? Something you want to wrap it
Yes.
up with?
I want to say thank you very much for continuing in praising the Most High and seeking good for your health and your family, and for keeping the culture here so far. You know, in the mountains, Humboldt County, a country where I've always have on my favorite. You know, in coming here, there's no hesitation. I want to thank the people for maintaining the culture and seeing the red, gold, and green. And I like the whole decorum. And I must say, be appreciative of the fact in having me coming here again, because the whole initiative is just to start the works. You know what I'm saying? So I start here in Humboldt County, and I hope to be in New York and anywhere else on the planet, anywhere in the US of A. So thank you very much for accepting something being created not in a country but in a Caribbean country, and you've accepted it so well, where in which you've manifest it in the level where you can use it you can harness this reggae music as kids in Humboldt County and people in Humboldt County to unite the family here. And it's an example where in which I think we should also take a page out your book, where you've also taken a page out of our book, because looking back in Humboldt County and seeing the beautiful people coming together and appreciating our music in Jamaica, that's a strength for us to go back home and get ourselves more solidified in the duty. And seeing you doing all of that just give us more strength and more energy. And anytime you're ready, man, just call upon Sizzla. I'm there to deal with the matter. Come in, ease up. Yeah? Because when I do shows like this, it helps in promoting me. Not to gain the money, but yes, to gain the money, I need money to take care of the kids. When I go back to Jamaica, they're going to be lining up. Dada, where's the money? We saw you on the internet, you know? We saw you on the television. I said, got the money right, it's in the bank. Just call the accountant or something. Yeah, I don't hide it from them. It's money. You need money to do everything. His Majesty say, a government without money is like a people without soul. The money is being used as a legal tender given to the bureau on demand. So because you destroy the love, you have to use the money, because the first thing was where we say we barter, we trade. I give you a CD for shoes and shirt. I give you food and you give me incense. I give you herbs and you give me medicine. But because we're fighting each other, you got to have something that represents that love. So we move the love and push up money. That is why they say money is the root of all evil. But I don't think money is the root of all evil. Your bad mentality and the bad way of thinking brings evil. Because what you think, what you manifest. So we love it. And we're not going to stop making music to make money and to spread the message and to help just about anyone in the world what we can do with the music. We're not going to stop. This is the best thing we got so far, where anyone, just about anyone, can just come in the music and get rich and start helping themselves. And I want to leave something with these kids of today. You can't get yourself through schools because your parents don't got the money. Get in the music and get rich and then send back yourself to school. That's what I'm talking about, because the fans, they're there to help you. You people are the ones giving these young artists money. You come to the stage show, dip in your pocket, buy CD, they're going to get rich. So when you're there to spend the money, to buy a ticket to support them and they got rich, you should still be there to guide them. Not just say Sizzla sing a few songs and then Sizzla left. No, you should still pull Sizzla aside and say something positive to Sizzla and say, I think you should go here based on how you're moving here. So each one teach one, and that is how we learn it. Marcus Garvey, Emmanuel Selassie, that's family. So thanks again for having me. The effort was well worth it. And on behalf of my whole entire nation, Africa, Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the people of the world, you're a beautiful set of people, and continue to be good and be careful and be healthy. Rastafari. God bless.
Give thanks.
Yes.
Keep the fire burning.
Welcome.